Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix. Today I'm going to count down the top 7 Minimoog Riffs in the world. That's right. Not only am I going to play them to you, I'm going to show you how to recreate the same exact sound using the Mini Moogety, the red one. Yes. You should visit my website right now while the massive Black Friday 50% off mega sale is still on. But not for much longer. Get 50% off all my sound packs, video courses, packed with Minimoog Magic, 808s, Jupiter 8s, C15s, and more. Click the link below to get 50% off all video courses and sound packs. Hurry up, offer will end soon. Let's begin with number 7. Number 7, Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Lucky Man. Square wave. Yeah, but as well we want a second oscillator with another square wave so that we get that sort of chorusy feeling. And most importantly, we have the glide, which has to be on so that you get that lush. Yeah? Let's just add a little bit of reverb. Iago, can I have some reverb, please? Ah, much better. All right, let's go. Number 6, Parliament Flashlight. I'm going to play this on a Minimoog 1972 now. It's the same instrument except 50 years older. So let's try and nail the sound. Do you know the song? Funkiest thing ever. We start with a very low oscillator square wave. And then we're going to use a little bit of filter here. Let's add a bit of contour and then pull the cutoff down and now turn the decay up. Yeah, we want to hear that bow, bow. Not meow, but bow. See, now it starts getting that fatness down there. But it also has a higher part, which is currently provided by oscillator number 2, which goes just exactly 1 octave higher. This is a square wave. I don't know, it could be sawtooth, but they have to be absolutely unison. It's probably sawtooth, the second oscillator. Yeah. Let's pull down this second octave. I think I got it. It goes like this. The last bit I invented. Number 5 is the band Rush with Tom Sawyer. Now this is the band led by vocalist and Minimoog player Geddy Lee. Now we have his very signature model here today. Let me show you how to make that sound, right? Because this is a very prog rock type of sound. I'm gonna start this with a humble square wave. But then we're gonna have another oscillator on top of this. And that's, I think we can call it the same exact waveform. Until the moment that they kind of phase. Let's try with a different square wave. I think we can lose a little bit of the top end. We lose a little bit of the low end by pulling up the emphasis filter, aka resonance. Let me adjust the glide to the right. Yeah, and then I think I want to hear the two oscillators sort of gently follow each other. See? See that? That's exactly what I want. So it goes in and out of phase. Look at the scope. Yeah. I think the line goes something like this. All right. Next! Number 4, Madonna's Holiday. Yeah! Actually, this is kind of the manual on how to make a bass sound on the Minimoog. Let me tell you why. Because we have two important aspects to this. One is a low oscillator, like 32, and it has to be a square wave. Why square wave? Because the square wave is very powerful. It's got a lot of harmonics, and it's really good to sustain that bass floor from underneath. Like, you know, it's like the sawtooth. Yes, it's nice and fat, but the square wave just fills the room. So this is used lower to give you that low boost. And then we need something to identify the note of the bass. That's why we pull out another oscillator that's at least 1 octave above. See? With the lower octave, you got the low end. With a higher octave, you got the note. They really need to be synced as best as possible. I'm gonna give it a bit of contour. I think I got both sounds right. I just need to choose the balance. Yeah, this is the note, and I just need enough low end. I don't need that low end to be overpowering on this song. Alright, so the line goes like this. That's right! Number 3, Dr. Dre, Nothing But a G Thang. High-pitched Minimoogs in hip-hop. So for sure we're gonna have some sawtooth action here, right? But of course it has to be high-pitched because it's hip-hop. We're trying to replicate that lead solo hip-hop sound. And this is a simple version of it, but you still need to introduce a bit of glide. Well, this is a bit too slow. I mean, immediately you are in that realm, aren't you? But this very track has a slightly different version of it. Why? Because there is a second oscillator, right? But the second oscillator is not out of tune at all, and it's not a sawtooth. I believe it's a square wave. So, but it has to be higher. In fact, all the way higher than the original sawtooth, which is an octave lower, yeah? We have to tune it again. I would pull it down a bit. Otherwise, that's what it is. So that's a different song altogether. Let's close the filter a little bit. Yeah? And then we have this higher frequency is a little bit down. I think we got it. Let's play the famous riff. embellished. Number 2, Pink Floyd, Shine On You, Crazy Diamond. So this sound is a lot softer than anything that we've tried before. So we're going to start with a simple sawtooth here. We're gonna close the filter a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply a bit of contour and put a bit of an attack so that it goes like almost like a horn. Yeah? Now the decay time has to go accordingly, otherwise we get that gap. Yeah? And also because it's so soft, we also want to put a bit of an attack. We want to close the filter a little bit. And that is basically it. Let me play the exact line. There may be a bit of glide. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sound. If you want to dominate sound design with synthesizers, then it's time for you to check out Synthesizer Guru, my full video course in 43 lessons right now at 50% off Black Friday special. Click on the link in the description and don't miss this limited time offer. Next and last, number 1, Michael Jackson, Baby Be Mine. So this sound is a total classic Mini Moog bass. It is a slightly different variation of what you saw me do before. So we will start again with a sawtooth and we're gonna go down to 32. And then we're going to turn on the second oscillator. It's gonna be on 32 again, except now we're gonna hit that square wave. Yeah, so you got that fat square wave right there, along with that. Okay, so how that becomes the bass line of Michael Jackson's Baby Be Mine, it's all in the filter. So what we do is we want to close the filter first. Yeah? We want to introduce a bit of decay time here in the envelope for the filter and pull down the sustain level and start opening up the contour. Opening up. Yeah? We can even put a little bit of emphasis if you want to get a bit of that Michael Jackson-y sort of wank wank. Maybe a bit less. We need the oscillators to be together though. There you go.